There we go. Hey y'all, I'm Grand Rising. Hope everybody's having an amazing day. Happy, happy, happy Sunday. I am Miss Marie. Hopped on. Spend a little time with you guys on my anniversary. How y'all doing? What y'all got going on? Hey, Miss B's Baskets and More. Welcome in. Wonderful day. Hey, it's Designs for You Gift Baskets and More. Hello, hello. Happy Sunday to you. Hey, Miss P. Miss P says she's ready to see. Hi there, Hannah. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you guys so much for double tapping the screen as you came in and giving the live a like. I appreciate you. If you are watching the replay, thank you for coming. What you guys up to this fine Sunday? "12 years ago, at this exact time, I was walking down the aisle." Isn't that crazy? Walking down the aisle. My ceremony was scheduled at 2, and the doors locked at 1:45. The party started proceeding down the aisle exactly at 2 o'clock. Hey, Miss Fonda, welcome in. Thank you so much. She says happy anniversary. Thank you, thank you. I will be going to to dinner a little bit later with my mom. The husband and I will celebrate a little bit later in the week. I don't know if you guys have heard of this or if you have it in your area. In this area, there's a thing called the longest table, or should I say my city is participating in the longest table. So it's basically where, oh, Bath and Body Works, what they talking about? Online only, spend $50 and pick a free 3-wick candle. Glow on. So everybody, Bath and Body Works for you guys if y'all are interested. Let's go back here. And what else is? But yeah, so we're going to the longest mile. It's supposed to be a community type event where you go and have dinner from some very nice restaurants locally are participating. Some of our fine dining establishments are participating. And you go and sit at tables. They have tables stretched out in a certain part of our city. And so you go and sit and have conversations and be a part of the community for the day or for the duration of your meal. I'm trying to remember how many courses. I want to say it was maybe 5 or 6 courses. So we'll be going to do that. But other than that, I've just been working, kind of relaxing, a little self-care stuff here or there, those types of things, but nothing too serious. Let's see. I never heard of that. Really? I hadn't heard of it either. Hold on, I was trying to see if my mom was responding. No, I hadn't heard of it either. My mom told me about it. She's the one that invited me out to it. but I hadn't heard of it either. Now, I have heard of the longest yard sale, um, and that stretches across multiple states. And it's just different cities and states along this one particular road or certain routes or whatever, all participate in a yard sale. So if you were traveling across the country, you could definitely participate or stop into the different yard sales. So I had not heard of the longest table or the longest dinner table or whatever it's called until she asked me if I wanted to go. So, but the reason I was surprised is because I don't watch a lot of TV. I don't know a lot of stuff about what's going on in my city a lot of the times. So I thought it was something that a lot of people knew about. So that's why I was like, I was surprised. But maybe it's relatively new. I'm not exactly sure. I'll find out some more information. She sent me the little flyer things and all that stuff via email, but I hadn't actually looked at it much other than to get a kind of gauge what to expect. And also look to see what kind of weather we're supposed to be having, because our weather's been crazy. And not pull that. Let's just cut that. So, yeah. What are you guys up to today? Is anybody crafting? I keep forgetting y'all can't see. My apologies. Is anybody crafting or designing, should I say, on this fine Sunday afternoon? Miss P says, yes, I've heard of the yard sales. We have one here called Peaches to Beaches from Georgia to Florida. Oh, Miss P, I forget you're in Georgia. I don't think you're far from me. Hey, Sean. Welcome in. Welcome in. She says, hey, sis. Hey, everybody. Thanks to Still Classy for letting me know you were on. Well, thanks for letting her know, Still Classy. I ain't seen her. She probably on her way. She probably got the notification and was letting you know. But thank you. Thank you. I appreciate her letting you know. I hope you're having an awesome Sunday. This box, y'all. All right, I'll leave you sticking out. I don't even care. Let's go back, go in correctly and not act a donkey on this camera in front of these people, please, and thank you. So I'll just put you on in there and close you up as if you fit in there correctly. Don't play with me today. Let's see. Hey, Miss Pam, welcome in. Auntie's Gifts and More. Happy Sunday to you. I haven't even figured out what I'm going to wear today. Hi, Sophia. Happy birthday. How old are you turning today, Sophia? Would you care to share with the chat? Miss Pam says, happy Sunday. Hi there, Miss Angela Norris. Yes, ma'am, it is my anniversary. And I'm designing gifts. Just saying, me and my mom are going out to dinner a little bit later. The husband and I will be celebrating later this week. But we're going out to the longest dinner, the longest table. Crap, I can't think of what it's actually called, Miss Andrew. Oh, happy birthday. Thank you, Miss Pam. Yes, yes, yes. My husband's at work. He's not happy that we don't get to celebrate, but told him last time I checked, the light bill people didn't care what day it was, what day you got married. They wanted their money. uh, them folks want their money. The property tax folk be coming. The tax people that came around. All of that. We pushed it off as long as we possibly could. So, yeah. Just make sure you stay where you at the work. Because these people gonna want their money. That sounds yummy. Thank you. Right, Miss Pam? Them people gonna want their money. So yeah, you stay at work, sir. I will be at home. uh, happily having light bills paid. So yeah, you stay at the work if you need to, sir. Let's see, 10, 12, 13. So this is 25. So this is the 12th year. The 12th year. Everybody got tape. I think everybody's willing to stay in place now. Hi there, Chandra. So cute. That's great, Esmeralda. It is. It is. Hey, Marie. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you're having an amazing Sunday. Let's take you off. Hey, Chandra. I like the bows on there. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, had to channel my inner LBE and put little bitty bows on there. Let's pull this all the way to the bottom. Stretch that a little bit. Let's use the seal off of the other thing as a little bit of stuffing around the top of the hat. Make sure it stays puffed out. We're going to take a little paper and stuff in the bottom. I am about to gear up for my son's football game. Oh, wow. Well, hope they do good on their football game. Hope they win. Hope they do good. Sure. I hope them kids win their football game. That so sounded like a non-sports mom right there. Who's going to DG on Friday for the clearance? I would love to go, Angela, but we will be celebrating our anniversary. So, DG has done it again. They love to have these events when I'm not there. But I may be able to still swing it. I may be. But yes, whoa. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't pair nothing. Don't do any of that. But yes, ma'am, it is my plan to go. Don't matter what city or state I'm in. I plan to go to the clearance event. I want to find some more of the Yardley 10s. I would love some more of the shred. Well, I would love to get some of the shred. Because surprisingly enough, I'm running kind of low on the red. But thankfully, Christmas usually clearances out at before I really have to have my shred for Valentine's Day. So I can still, wait and look up then and get some. So, but the bowls I could do some more. I could use some more of the Yardley 10s. I could use some more of the bag sets that I got. The party bags, or excuse me, the cello bag with the 2 cello bags, the 2 7-inch pull bows, the glue dots, and the gift tags. Those ones that were 45 cents. I could use some more of those. So I would love for those things to go down in price on Tuesday. So I'm going to get up bright and early Tuesday and scan to see if they went down in price. If they've gone down in price on Tuesday, then that means they're going to be even less expensive or cost even less come clearance event time. So that's what I'm banking on. That's what I'm hoping happens. So if that is the case, then yes, by all means, we are going to be stopping in a Dollar General or two or three at least for that kind of stuff. I don't know how much of the rest of it I'll be getting, but I'm gonna definitely get those. So whatever is planned for our time, is going to include some DG shopping, which he was well aware of when he married me. So maybe not DG, but he knew about the shopping part. Auntie says, I'm not. It depends on how I feel when I get off work. Okay. Miss Angela says, sometimes it's better to go in cities you don't go to. Yes, goodness. It is. It is. Hey there, Miss Lillian. Welcome in. Happy Sunday to you. So, yeah, we're going to definitely make an effort to get by one or two. I'm not going to do a lot of the clearance shopping. I really want this stuff to penny out. But there are a couple of things that I want to get. I didn't get a lot of the boxes. I don't think I got but maybe 2 or 4 of the boxes because I really want them to penny out. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. The jewelry's still out on the boxes. They just take up so much space. And I do have a good little number of them that I want to work through already. But realistically, the ones that are, taking up so much space, it's literally like probably 20 or 20 boxes or so. But they just are so big and bulky. You can only nest them so many ways. So it seems like it's a lot, but it's really not once I get to using them. So I'm kind of thinking I might need to get a couple more, but I'll probably, knowing me, take my chances and wait until they penny and see what we can come up with then. Because I could always wrap boxes and, do other things of that nature. So all is not lost if I don't get any, but I think I'm going to take the chance and see if I can't get them a little less expensive. Let's see. Hey, Crafty Granny, welcome in. Happy Sunday. Hey, Miss Cheryl. It's a great Sunday. It is. It is. Auntie says, I found some penny Christmas boxes yesterday at DG. Very nice. Yes, if you guys are out and about at the Dollar General, especially now that they've started putting out their Christmas stuff, definitely check on there. On the bottom of your items, look at that area where the UPC code is and see. If you see an F24 on there, that's probably merchandise, or that indicates that that's merchandise from last year. And some of that merchandise has not reset, meaning it went to a penny when they discontinued it last year and was supposed to put it off the shelves. Well, they pulled it off the shelf and they may have put it in the back room. And now that they're pulling out more Christmas stuff, they've brought it back out as if it's full price. When we can go in there and realize that it's a penny and pick it up and pick up the items at a penny. So definitely check that kind of stuff to make sure you're not leaving a penny find in there that the store is not necessarily aware that they left in there. I've had them open whole boxes of bears and all kind of other stuff, and it just be sitting up there, and I just walk in and scoop it on up. Let's see, what color did I do? Blue. So I did a gray, I did a black and white. We did a plain white. Let's see. Angela says, these DG stores in New York are a real challenge. Hardly ever get pennies. Oh no. I understand. Let's see, what other color can we use? We have the black with the pink polka dot or check. I got a pink with a green. And that ribbon is just as frayed as it want to be. But it's glued down now, so it's going to stay like that. Not glued down, but taped down. I have the blue with the brown, and these are actually texting gloves. I need to separate those from something else. This is blue with the black check. So black is out. We have, oh, these are the other texting gloves. So I need to put those to the side because I need to put a different type of, out here, a different type of label on there. They need to know that those are texting, and this is blue with the white. So we have blue with the white, and black with white, and then we have the blue with the black check. I'll probably just do, I don't think I want to open any black. Really pretty, thank you. I got some candles the other day that rang up $2 and $1.35, and they were the larger candles. Cashier said, "They, where did you get those candles?" Out the store, right there off the shelf. This Angela says, "Very pretty gifts. Thank you. I love the way you did these. Thank you, Donut. Hey. Welcome in." So yeah, I need to put you guys by yourselves because I want to put on your label that you're texting gloves. But I need to pick out another color for this blue. I guess I could do another white or another black and white. What about is that too much for that? The black check. I have more of the black. More of the black, more of the white, more of the check. I have all of the colors. Love these concepts, especially the mixtures. Thank you. Yeah, the mixtures are my favorites. I only have so many of the pairs that kind of match. I ended up with way more hats than gloves, I think. So we'll be able to do some more mixtures because I do have other gloves that did not come from here. Like these texting ones, these all came from Walmart, I believe. Well, no, they didn't. They were from Dollar General also. Ladies gloves, 2-pack texting gloves. So they were $3.50. So from Dollar General, I got the texting gloves, and then these hat sets, these ones came from Family Dollar. Hey, okay, welcome in. Thank you, Shut the Queen Facing. I appreciate you. It is my anniversary. Maybe we'll do white. What's that, pink? No, I don't want pink. I don't think I want black either. Definitely not. We'll just go with white. We'll be here all day trying to figure out what to put on here. Thank you, KLK. Thank you. My mom and I are going out to dinner. We're going to the longest table, a community dinner where we're supposed to sit at one big long table stretched across our city and eat and talk. And y'all know me and my people aversion, so yeah, it's going to be interesting. But she invited me. She didn't want me to be at home alone on my anniversary. And although I told her it was more than okay, it really, really, really is okay. She was like, no, we got to do something. So we're going to do something. But I love it. Any opportunity I get to spend with my mom, my grandmother, other people in my family, then I am happy. Because there were years and years and years when my work took a majority of my time. And I didn't have the free time to spend with my family the way I wanted to. So now that I'm retired and all of that, I try to make every effort to participate when I can. So... And, you know, it is my mom, so when she wants to do it, we're going to do it. So, thank you, Lillian. Thank you, KOK. Yep, she's a sweet lady. The moms go through a lot. A lot. My daughter had her first kid. I was like, congratulations, champ. Well, actually, it was the baby turned. I think it was my oldest, and I want to say she was like a week old or something. I was like, congratulations, champ! You kept her alive all week. And she was like, Mom. I was like, hey, girl, you have no idea what all people go through. So yeah, it's celebrate the small things. So I know she went through a lot. Just having heard the stories and all of the things, and then being a mom myself, girl, like I know. And no, I was not putting glue dots on the back of the hat. I just put it on this little hook because I'm gonna attach it to the back of this box. And that's why I cut it down so it's not spilling over the sides. Well, it actually was spilling over the sides, but I cut it down so it's just literally on here, so that when I attach it to the back of it, it'll have a little something to keep it in place. Because some of my other ones that I did yesterday or whatever day it was, they've been sloshing around in there a little bit too much for me. So I figure if I put that in there, that'll keep it from moving too much on me. Um, but that's what the glue dot was for. Ask Marie, what do you use? What did you use to do for work? Why do you ask, Angela? Why do you ask that? Why do you ask that? I've probably said so much. But out of curiosity, uh, what do you guys think I did? I know some of you know. If you know, don't say anything. But for those of you who are unsure, what type of work do you think I did? I have been retired now for 10 years. This will make my 10th year of retirement. I retired at 40. So let's see what the chat says. This is interesting. Oh, I could have made a poll. I saw I was in Divine Creations chat yesterday. She was asking all kind of poll questions. I was like, that's cute. I want to do it. But I'm gonna let Nicole run with her thing. Oh, y'all, Miss Rochelle is on. Nope, Rochelle. Decorating time with Rochelle. She says, happy Sunday. Let's create a Hello Kitty gift. Ooh. I don't know if she's on or I don't know. She may be on live, but I did just get a notification. So y'all go see what Miss Rochelle got going on. I'm gonna be sitting right here doing what I'm doing, so don't feel like you're missing nothing. Sean says, hey, KOK. Miss Rosetta, welcome in, welcome in. Love you too, sis. Miss Angela said, I think you may have been an accounting job. Yes, ma'am. I was an accountant. On the outside, should I say. But yes, most of my time was in the accounting field, but I was more of the, I did more of the state reports and compliance and that kind of thing. So there was a period of time where I worked with people who had bounced checks with the state. So there was quite a bit of enforcement and secretiveness with that job. So that was also an extremely stressful position. But yeah, when you got people tracking you down because you're trying to collect money for the state, I'm like, dude, this money ain't even mine. Like, you're literally willing to harm me for money that I know I'm not going to have any part of. But yeah, so I was in accounting as a broad way to look at it. But there was a lot of specialized stuff in there. A lot of state reportings, governmental reportings, Sigma 6 stuff. I trained and revamped offices, did trainings, worked with software developments to get training systems up. So yeah, you're a number statistics lady, kind of, sorta. more of efficiencies, policies, procedures, compliance, um, that kind of thing. But yes, the numbers were there originally. That's where it all started, the numbers of it all. Am I out of paper in here? I've been using up all my little paper. I have one more box up here, and I don't even have paper for it. Let's see how pink you are. You look pretty pink to me. Yeah, you too pink. Oh man. I got red, I got white. I mean, I don't have white. I have to have more paper in here. Maybe not. Oh, look, when I get up. That sounds very successful. Yes, ma'am, it was. It was. Successful, definitely stressful. But yes, I was out of there by 40. That was enough. That's all my body could take. That's all I wanted my body to take. And yeah, my husband, ever since prior to us getting married, we dated for a number of years prior to getting married. And he wanted me to not be working. His grandma was raised that way and all of the things. So I was like, yeah, but I ain't never been that shit. Even with my previous husband, I wasn't that shit. The girl had a job. She went to the school. She did the things. So when he approached me about it again and we were talking about my health and all the rest of the stuff, I was like, yep, let's do it. And so I ain't been back since. They've been calling. They call every 6 months to a year, especially around year-end reporting seasons. They get to call them for sure. Like, if y'all don't leave me alone, where did I put the bows on these? I think I didn't put them. I may have put them down here. Let's try them down here. Oh, and let me try Still Classy's method of bow wrapping. Her thing looked way better than mine. I was like, this is a bunch of crap. Oh, that ain't gonna do it. Let me get some more ribbon. Hey, Miss Ethel. How you doing? I'm well. How you doing? Yes, ma'am. I am well. I'm sitting here playing with gifts. Hold on, let me go get some more. What do I need? Probably everything. I think this green is almost gone. Here, let's see what we can do before I go to get green. I think I have black and white. Yep, we can do black and white. But Still Classy's method of doing this was way more, looked like it was better than mine. Oh, that's not where I want it. I think it goes here. If I do it Still Classy way, I'm going to have to cut my ribbon because I can't find the middle of my ribbon unless I cut it. Hold on a minute. Well, I ain't got to cut then. We ain't got so much ribbon. Did you get the boxes from Amazon? Yes, ma'am, I think. Either these are from Amazon or Temu. I can't remember which ones. But yes, both places sell similar boxes. They are 9.5 by 6 by 1.25 if you are interested. I put it in the comments of, nope, not the comments, in the description of my last video, the last live I did, because I was working with these then. And so I just copied the description over, but it's not a link or anything because I can't remember which one I got them off of. So I just measured them off and told y'all what the dimensions are. So any of your treat boxes with a clear lid is what these are called. And the size that this one is a 9.5 by 6 by 1.25 inch. Not cm. let's see. Oh, there's the mom. What does she say? Hold on. Oh, 1 second, y'all. Let me see. That would be wonderful. Pick me up at 4:30. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay. Thank you guys for your patience. Yeah, okay. Miss Ethel says, yeah, okay. I remember you sent me. I looked on Temu because I couldn't find them. Not that style. These boxes, Miss Ethel, is this what you're talking about? You're looking for this style? Because this was either Temu or, well, if you couldn't find it, it may either have been taken off, was on there before and was taken off, or either I got them from Amazon. So my apologies. But those are the size. The inch size is 9.5 inches by 6 by 1.25. So, and I know for a fact I saw a couple different options on Amazon yesterday when I started putting the link in there. As Angela says, oh, I keep forgetting to mention, keep check marketplace. I got 5 full unopened foam roses with stems for $20. Ooh, I saw a lady do that. Well, she had them advertised as like wedding decor leftovers or something like that. But she had already sold them by the time I saw the listing. I'm glad you reminded me because I'd be forgetting to even look out there on Marketplace. I said I was going to start, especially when they were getting those IKEA shelves for storage and stuff like that. I was like, man, I need to get out there and look a little bit more. But the other thing is, I need to get myself out there and start listing some stuff myself. So that'll be something I do also while I'm on Marketplace. But thanks for the reminder. That was an awesome deal. Great score, Angela. Really, Angela, mini size are the full or the size still classy uses. Yes, ma'am. Right? I'm gonna have to start looking out there. I still got these raggedy tails. Full size roses. I also got shrink wrap bags. Oh yeah. I've been paying attention for sure. That's my kinds of finds right now. Did I grab? Did I even measure that last time? Yeah, let me just keep on doing how I was doing it because I'm gonna be done used up the whole thing. A ribbon. Mess around. Right. That way. That way. That way. And then measure and cut. Alright. So now let's see how long this actually is. Many ribbons on Marketplace. Yes. Miss Rosetta says, are you just putting a cap and a pair of gloves in a box? I surely am, Miss Rosetta. It sounds so funny when you ask that way, but yes, ma'am, I surely am. 23. Yippers. Alright, so this is 20. And that's what, 37? Huh. $137. Thanks, you can remember the name of the marketeer. Thanks, can you remember the name of the marketeer? I do not. Hold on. Let me see. What was that on Amazon? I'm gonna put 9 by 9.5 by 6 by 1. Type like a kindergartner by 1 treat box. With lids. Small cookie boxes with windows. Romantic Baking 50 pack small cookie box with windows, cardboard. $29.90 for, yeah, that's a 50 pack. They also have a 10 pack for $10. Let's go here. And how do you copy a link over here? Oh, here. Share. Copy. Let's go back here. And let's put it in the chat. Did it go in there? Let's see. Oh, it did. Cool. Cool. But yes, it looks like Romantic Baking is what I got. Ms. Angela says, I'm sorry. What'd you buy all of them? Shrink wrap bags too. Okay. Hey, Just Gifted. Welcome in, Miss Sonia. How are you? Jeanette says, I just ordered the 24 pack count of the boxes. Yeah. But that's the link for these particular boxes that I got from Amazon. My apologies, Miss Ethel, again. I don't think I'm going to keep doing that the way. Okay, so Still Classy put her middle point there. And then she took her one flap and brought it that way. Her other flap and brought it that way. Laid it down. And then made her bow. Well, if that ain't easier, I don't know what is. Did y'all see that? That was freaking amazing. Yes. So if you know how long your ribbon, how long a piece of ribbon you need, then you can just do that and stop having to spin your box all around. Let's go. Well, I tell you, learn something new every day. Every day. Hi there, Miss Peggy. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. A happy Saturday. Is anybody else working on gifts? Anybody got any big plans for their Sunday? Keep saying Saturday. I went to my granddaughter's birthday party yesterday at a skating rink. It was so many people. But it was a good time. She enjoyed it. My little grandkids were asking for the wheelchair. And it took me a minute to realize they were talking about the little skating assistant thing, the little walker they have for the junior skaters to use. That's what they wanted. And they were calling it a wheelchair. And I'm sitting here like, what are you talking about? The crazy thing was there was a person there with a wheelchair. And I was like, I know these kids is not talking about, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to watch the kids because they say something, anything. So, oh, the wheelchair so you can, the wheels and something. And then a kid walked by with one and he pointed. I was like, okay, you want that. Okay. Gigi might be able to work with that. The wheelchair was throwing me for a minute. Okay, okay, laughing. Okay, okay. It was so many people that my anxiety was on a gazillion. It was children running amok. They have this whole overhead like jungle gym thingy. So while you're sitting there, there are children climbing over your head on this big contraption. I was like, oh no. So occasionally we'd hear stuff fall, and then they had like this net over our head to keep stuff from falling through. I'm like, that ain't catching nothing but like scarves and hats and phones from falling and hitting us on the head. But if anybody gets sick up there or anything, then that's not that little piece of net ain't gonna do nothing. So we had a little cheering over our head. There was a lot going on. They had all the music, of course. And I was just like, man, I have gotten extremely old because stuff like that didn't used to bother me. Wait, yesterday, and I was so ready to come home, I didn't know what to do. I told y'all I was going to Family Dollar. I went to one Family Dollar, and it was people in there, and I got my behind out of there too and came right to the house. I was like, no, this is enough. This is an absolute enough. Miss Rosetta says, I'm working on small grab and go gifts first before I start on some regular gifts. Yes, I love these concepts. Thank you. My head hurt thinking about it. Miss KLK, I was not happy. I was not a happy camper. But I sat there and smiled and loved every minute of it, you know, because I was just the same person up here talking about spending time with your folks and stuff. But I was very happy when it was time for me to leave there. The little grandbaby was like acting out. It was a lot. It was a lot. Alright, so we're going to try still classes method again. Y'all ain't going to be able to tell me nothing in a minute. Wait. Alright, so I just measured out 38 inches of ribbon to go around this box the way I want it to. I'm finding my center point and I'm placing that at one of my corners. After which I take this one strap and bring it behind the box. Cat a corner and I bring it down and place it down. Then I take my other side, I bring it back behind the box and I bring it down. So now these two hanging pieces I bring up across the corner of this box and I can tie my bow. Y'all can't tell me nothing. Not nothing. I got it now. That's pretty darn simple, if I must say so myself. I wonder if that's going to keep me from, and it helps keep me from twisting my rope back and forth. I mean, my ribbon back and forth. But sometimes it gets crossed up in the back. And that's probably because all the doggone twisting I be doing. So I'll have to add those measurements to my list of measurements. You need at least 38 inches of ribbon, depending on what size bow you want to make. If you want to do a cat-a-corner crisscross on these little flat 9-inch boxes, 9.5-inch boxes. So I'll add that to the list of things I note. Because that kind of thing helps me in advance. I can cut out, you know, if I know I'm doing 10 of the concepts, I can cut out 10 of the 38-inch ribbons. And then that way, when I actually sit down to make the concepts, I don't have 5 or 7 different spools of ribbon. I can already have my little ribbons already cut for it. So it's just one of the things that helps me, especially with having my stuff be in multiple locations. Any opportunity I can get to get my stuff together and have it together before I start, it helps. So now I just need the white. And whatever I'm going to put on here. One green and one pink. It's 3 o'clock, and this is 51 minutes. All right, guys. Well, we'll enter into our last 10 minutes. Yeah, well, I started on my these little hand soaps. Um, and they're not doing it for me. I don't know what's wrong with it. I'll show you in just a second. But all it is the either Bodycology hand soap or either the, what is it, Dr. Myers or Mr. Myers or somebody hand soap. It's those two hand soaps, and I put them on a ceramic bowl. I put some shred in there, but they just look like they're missing so much. And I mean, I know it's just the one item, and that's what I wanted it to be, the one item. But it just looks like it needs so much more. I got a flower in one of them, but even that is looking just like it's little or something. I don't know. So I'm gonna show them to you guys, and you guys can help me maybe think of what else I can put in there, or maybe give some suggestions of what else we can put in these little things. Let me get this bow tied on here. Hi, Roncia. Welcome in, welcome in. Happy Sunday. How are you? I'm watching on 2 devices, says Crafty Granny. Well, thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. We have 26 watching and 11 thumbs up. If you guys haven't, oh no, we have more thumbs up than that. This is 25 watching and 35 thumbs up. I don't know why this phone's tripping. Thank y'all for the thumbs up. I appreciate them. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Hey, Miss Nene, welcome in. Hope all is well with you as well. We were watching you guys out there get that inventory moved. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but I was on the move, so I didn't see the completion of it. Were you guys able to get everything in? Remember at the beginning, I was being a negative Nancy, and you asked, do y'all think we're going to get all this stuff in here? And I was like, I think you might need another unit. So now, I want to know, did y'all get it all in there? I have to get another unit. I appreciate all you do to help me. Well, thank you, Crafty Granny. It's good to be appreciated. It's good to help. I don't know what I'm helping with, but awesome. If it is helping in any way, any of the things that I do, then I am happy. That's what it's all about. I was going to say I don't get no money from YouTube, but that's going to stop. I'm going to have to call them. See what I can do, I guess, to get monetized or something. Whatever the next step is with the YouTube of it all. But that's why I came on initially. Oh, with ideas. Nice. Crafty Grand, I just be getting other people ideas now. I'm an LLC queen. But I hear you, lady. I hear you. I know, right? I'm still in bed. Oh, yes, ma'am. Got it all in. Glory to God. Thanks for asking. That is awesome. I am so happy I was wrong. That's cool. I'm glad y'all got that in now. I know that's a big weight off your shoulders. But yes, get your rest, recover. Oh man, I just asked y'all about the doggone hand soaps and I didn't even show it to y'all. Now I can't find the video. Yes, it is. You can't. How do you? What you mean you can't find your video? When you're on your YouTube, either your regular YouTube or YouTube Studio, and I don't know if it works like this with all, or if it's just on mine. But if I'm on let's see, right hand corner, it says you. If I click you, then it takes me to my page. At the top of it, it'll say view channel. Right up there under your name and your handle, it should say channel. If you click view channel, then the next options that are down there, it says my name, then my handle, which is the at so-and-so. And then it says, what else? Subscriptions. And under that, there's a block that says manage videos. If you click manage videos, or wait, let me see. Is it that one? Nope, that's analytics. Yes, click the manage videos button. Once you click manage videos, then it should show you all of your videos. Up to the top, you can decide if you want to filter them just by videos, by shorts, by lives. If you click live, then it should literally only show you your lives. But in your case, you don't have to do any of that. Once you get over there, your video should be the only thing that's there. There are three little corners, three little dots right beside the title of each of the videos. See the dots on this side over here? There's three little dots. Once you hit those three little dots, it'll ask you, is it going to ask me anything? No. I don't think it wants me to do it because I'm live. Hold on. Manage videos. Yeah, it may not let me. Oh, no, it does. So once I hit the three dots, it shows save to playlist, share to phone, promote, yada, yada, yada. If you hit edit right there, then you have the option to make this public. Until you get your subscribers up, select them to be public. So once you hit public, it's going to say private initially, off of private and hit public. And then that way everybody can see it. And I don't know what you guys are saying because I can't see. So hold on one second. Y'all keep my friend in prayer. She just left the hospital an hour ago. Sure will, Crafty Granny. Hi there, Taylor May. Welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for joining us. But yeah, Miss Mindy, that's what it is. You're gonna have to go into your actual account, view your channel, and then edit. Manage your videos, and then edit that live, and take it off of private and put it on public, and then that way everybody can see it. These are the little Bodycology sets that I put in this little ceramic Dollar General thingy. See that flower? And you don't pay no attention to this silk. But they look just out of place. I'm so not used to having one item in anything. So it just seems like it needs so much besides a bow and an appropriate size bag. And then here's this one without even the little bow in there. I mean, you even see it. They just look so naked in their body self. I don't have a lot of roses. The couple I do have, maybe in my Valentine's boxes. I have real flowers, or not real flowers. I have like fake floral flower things. Like I have these thingies. I have a lot of those ones. But I don't have many foam roses or foam flowers or anything like that. So I don't really know what in the world to even put on here at this point. Because it looks looking kind of naked, y'all. Miss Nene says, okay, thanks, I'll do it. I'll do all that again. Hopefully I can find it. Yes, ma'am. Hopefully so. Hopefully so. Add a sanitizer. Yeah, I could. Guess I could do a little baby Bath and Body Works sanitizer in there. And then I could, I guess, feel better about charging them a little piece of money for it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But I really wanted to do the one piece. And this ain't it. This ain't it. This is messing with my mind. And here's the Myers. This is olive oil and aloe vera. So I got the black cup with the black tip lid. And then I put the red and shred in there. So I don't know. I got a cheesecake, strawberry cheesecake there, and then like a total of 3 Myers and 3 of the body collages because I had 6 of the bowls that I could find. Miss Rosetta says, how are you pricing this concept with the cut and the gloves? Initially, we were looking at $6 and then like 2 for $10. But I could do them for $6, 2 for $10 because of how I bought them, the price points that I bought them at. But I was thinking more of $12 or 2 for $20. So somewhere between there. So anywhere between $6 and $12 to $15 is what I've been hearing on the previous live when we were asking about pricing. Hey, Fred George. And let's go find us some white. Yeah. So you're done. You still have a little bit. What would you all charge for this concept? You can create it. They have the same hats and gloves in Dollar Tree or the tree store. So you could recreate it for what, $3 for the set, or yeah, something like that. I think one of them you get gloves with 2 gloves in it and 1 hat or something like that. So you could definitely recreate something like this. Relatively inexpensive, but then Cindy says, hit the like on all 3 of your devices. Thank you. I appreciate you, Miss Nene. And I know for a fact we're over my hour. We are. Yay. I did my time. All right, guys. Well, let me go and get ready to have fun in real life. Also, outside of the house. Oh, here's white. Is this the one I said wasn't enough? Nope, it was sitting here all along. I just under junk. And I keep all of my little spools because I can use these as risers in your concepts. So if you want to, I suggest you keep them because they always come in handy for a little inch or 2, half inch you need to raise something up. But yeah, guys, thank y'all so much for hanging out with me while I crafted on a couple more boxes. We got another 3, 6, 5, 6, 7 done. So that's making like 20 something of them, I guess. I don't know at this point. And I'll show you these last ones, besides the ones I did today, the other ones that I have. Since you guys are here, we'll show you these also. We have more of the blue with the black. Those for yesterday. And here's another one. Same thing. So we got 2 of those now. I have... No, I need you guys to stay here because you all are special. The blue with the blacks that I'm going to put some ribbon on. We have pink with white. We have pink with the green. We have pink with black. We have a black with red check. We have black with red solid. And I think we had this one already, the green with the pink. So we got 2 of those. 2 of those. We'll have 2 of these when they're done. And then we have 2 black cats. And then we had these texting gloves, which is the green hat with the tan gloves. Or actually, that's a blue hat with tan gloves. And the green and beige ribbon. Did I really think that was blue? I think I did, y'all. It'll be alright. But that is definitely beige and green ribbon with a blue hat. But I think I'll be okay with that. And this one is a pink hat, beige gloves, and then pink and beige ribbon. Yeah, that is pink. Okay, I had to make sure. So these 2 are definitely contenders for my favorites, the mix of it all. Loving the blacks with the other colors. The pinks are the pink and blues are my least favorites. The ones that I have the most of course. So those are the adult ones that I have, the grown people's own. And we'll show you the babies in a minute. Let's stack these and pack them out of the way. You 2 stay because y'all need ribbon. I love them all. Thank you. Hi there, Maria. Since I'm late again, but I'll go back and watch the replay. Thank you. Very pretty. Thank you. These are some of the boys' hat and glove sets. So this one has a little monster, a winter monster dude running. So I put my gloves up here to the top. And this is just curling ribbon. Then I have the toddler boy ones. This is like a dinosaur. So this is a mohawk. Y'all know the little dinosaur fins or whatever you call them. That's what that is. So I had to turn it sideways to fit it in here. And then I just put the mittens up under there. So this is for a younger boy. And then we have Paw Patrol with his little mittens. So I have several of these ones, this type. I just got to get in there and find them because they're in like the Paw Patrol totes or the Minnie Mouse totes or the Bluey totes. So I need to go in the totes and pull out the hats. That was before I realized that I should not be housing that stuff like that, because I was going to make it difficult when I was trying to pull everything, and it did. So I've learned my lesson. Love the concepts. Thank you. Love the blue and pink ones. Thank you. This is for little girls. So we have this unicorn one. She has big puffs up here, these long strings on the side, um, and this unicorn like horn thing sticks up. Put some unicorn mittens up there for her. And this is with the curling ribbon. This is a sequins hat with a big old puff. And I put the little gloves up here to the top. And I tied this one with tulle. Just some little purple tulle. We got two baby fats. One in pink and one in purple. And both of them have a pink bow. So there's that one. Pink mesh bow. So that's it, guys. Those are the little concepts that we've got done as of right now. So, too cute. Thank you. Hey, Dorothy Anderson. Welcome in. So that's all I got, y'all. But thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate y'all hanging out. If you did not see everything, definitely go back and watch the replay. I put a link in the chat for the boxes. After the live, I'll see if I can't go back and add that link to the description. So if you guys are interested in these, you can get them as well. Also, Still Classy used them yesterday when she did her live. She used these same types of boxes when she put her concepts, or some of these boxes when she did some of her concepts. So I think she was putting shades in them and wallets and things like that. So the cigar perfumes and socks and things of that nature. So if that's something you're interested in, these are similar size boxes as the ones she was using. So with that being said, you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you for the 47 thumbs up and the 24 of you guys who stuck it out. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all next time. See if we can't get y'all some more content from the longest table dinner tonight. Give y'all some more details so you guys will know that you want to participate next year. So y'all have a great rest of your Sunday, and we'll chat at you soon. Peace and blessings.